Once again, welcome back to the program. ਇੱਕ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੀਰੀਜ਼ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਰਾ ਸਾਥ ਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ 21ਵੀਂ ਸਦੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਧਰਮ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਅਰਥ ਹੈ, ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਰੋਜ਼ਮਰਾ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਧਰਮ ਨੂੰ ਅਪਣਾ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਰੈਕਟਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣੇ ਜੀਵਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਤਬਦੀਲੀ ਲਿਆਉਣੀ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਫੋਕਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਆਓ ਇਸੇ ਸਫ਼ਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੁੜ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਜੋੜਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ। Dr. Sahab, Jai Anu.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Happy Ji, as you mentioned, we are, for the last episode, we are discussing the concept of God
Ji.
and what's its relevance in our daily life.
Ji.
In the previous episode, we discussed how divine message and message of the truthful living and the message of compassion, tolerance, love by the enlightened visionary, the reformers, has been misunderstood and misinterpreted and has been distorted. And by the protection, so-called protectors or the guardians of the religion, and how God, religion we worship and practice has become irrelevant to 21st century society, irrelevant to our daily life. And we discussed that in detail in the last episode. As I mentioned, Harpreet, I may sound be critical of the organized religion, but I would say not at all. Truth is, we must walk through the God and the religion we worship and practice, and understand where lies the shortcomings.
Ji.
And only then we can move forward to further search of the truth. And new vision, new reality, new truth, harmony and peace in the world. Now, in this case, Harpreet, we have to just walk through, but we have to walk away.
Right.
At this time, as we discussed in the last episode, it is the time that we should walk away from the useless religious practices and worthless rituals that we discussed, and fear of hell and reward of heaven. And we should walk away from the promises of miracles which never happen.
Right.
And worship of idols and blind faith and superstitious belief systems, as we discussed, and promises of the life after death, and baseless karma theories, and even worship of places, like as Sikhs we do, as a Sikh community we do, like a Hem Kund, like and worship as and various places, considering they are so sacred, and walk away from vamparm and delusions of the lies. Harpreet, spiritually and religiously, we have now come to a turning point.
Ji.
What if the external God of supernatural powers, without any human limitations, God of miracles, God that is angry and jealous, God we have invested, as we mentioned, sense of purpose, sense of meaning, and hope of eternal life, is no more. As many claim that as most of the so-called atheists in this world claim and make millions, that God is no. A lot of people have started questioning on that.
Ji.
And that what if that God is no more? What if the traditional religion fades away? That changes the meaning of religion. And a lot of people are walking away from the organized religion and the God we discuss. Harpreet, the fact is, it does not matter how hard the organized religion explain and resist and fight the change, and try to convince the sacredness of those belief systems, as we discussed, and does not change what it is. It makes us rather more delusional, and it doesn't serve the community. The turning point, Harpreet, for the whole world society is this. This is something, now I start talking about the truth, what we are searching for. and we will talk about the religious philosophy of Baba Nanak, Gurbani, and Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Now, it's extremely important we no longer look outward for God, but we begin to look inward.
Absolutely.
That's a huge change.
Right.
So far, we discussed in the last couple episodes, people always sought the protection,
Yeah.
salvation, and assurance, and meaning of life outward.
Yeah.
Guru says,
Go
no.
inward.
Okay, here's the change. We no longer look outward for God, the Uparwala, but begin to look inward. That's a huge change. The path to world peace, Harpreet, is inner world peace, inner happiness. Eternal life is not outside, it's not external.
Right.
It is not external.
Yeah.
And that path is internal, within, turn from God above to God within, to find who we are, our authentic self. That is where the spiritual journey of enlightened Guru Nanak Padshah take us.
Ji.
That guide us how to make this world, how to turn this world into Begumpura, heaven on earth,
Ji.
here and now. And now, there is a profound, this is Harpreet, what we just talked in the last few minutes. This is, I believe, is a profound change, is a revolutionary new path. The religious paradigm of yesterday fades away. God, we invested our sense of eternal life is no more. There is a hope, definitely hope. We are not walking away from the God of the religion, as we discussed. We are walking into a new reality, looking inward,
Inside, yeah.
not outward.
Right.
We are not looking at the supernatural power, God, miracles God. We're looking at the God inside, who we are, as what is our mantu jo through, what is our authentic self.
Ji.
The next two or three episodes, Harpreet ji, we will discuss this. We'll discuss all aspects of the religious philosophy of Baba Nanak, God of Guru Nanak. I would say the God of universe, humanity, and also will answer some questions about the existence. Skeptics raise that. And at this time, Harpreet ji, your listeners, I would encourage, especially the youth, what we're discussing, you find, is this relevant? Is it logical? Is it scientific? And if it is factual, and if you have any questions,
Yeah.
ask us any step of the way.
Absolutely.
That this is not relevant, this does not make sense.
Right.
Question us, and so that we can explain. So as we mentioned, we will answer those concepts. And now, we discuss, Harpreet ji, is the concept of God as the oneness of God.
Right.
When we talk starting at the new search, new relevance, new vision, and new reality, on that we will discuss the concept of oneness of God. And how is this relevant in our daily life? How this concept guide us to become good human and enjoy inner peace, happiness, and khushiyan kheda. When Guru Nanak Pasha says, my God is one,
Ji.
under this concept. He says, Ik Omkar, to say numerical one, one number, one universal truth. And then Guru Pasha said, there's no other like that God. There's not too many gods. There are many gods. Guru says there's only one truth. Whole universe, all humanity should look into that truth. There's only one truth on this earth. So Guru Pasha very loudly says, Harpreet ji, Sahib mera eko hai, eko hai bhai, eko hai. My God is formless, is one, is formless, is timeless, is spaceless, has no size, shape, or color, or gender. When we discuss further, Harpreet ji, as we go into further discussion, your listeners should keep that in mind. What Guru Sahib said, my God is one, it's a formless.
Right.
My God is timeless. My God is spaceless. My God has no size, shape, color, or gender, does not come in the form of human on this earth.
Very true.
And then Guru Pasha says, Aad Sach, Jugad Sach. Happy Sach Nanak, Hosi Pi Sach.
Was, is, and
my
will be.
God is not a delusion.
Right.
My God is not a pigmentation of imagination. My God is a true, it was a true in the beginning,
Right.
true now, and will be true in the
Future
future.
also.
And,
Absolutely.
And claimed by Richard Dawkins and all that.
Right, and that's the now that is what the interesting part is, that now today, you know, this motivational speakers who are coming forward, or positivity which is being spread by in the mainstream communities also.
Yeah.
If we relate it with religions, basically that was what was propagated by our prophets also,
Yeah.
and that is what they came forward and started saying,
Yeah.
that go inside, don't
Yeah.
be delusional,
Yes.
and don't look up the skies, but go inside. Thank you. We'll go for a short break, come back and we'll continue with the discussion. ਸੋ ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ ਜੋ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਹੋਈ ਉਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ ਨੇ ਇਹੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ 21ਵੀਂ ਸਦੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੇਕਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਧਰਮ ਦੇ ਵਿਸਥਾਰ ਕਰਨੇ ਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਉਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਜਾਏ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਆਊਟਵਰਡ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜਾਣੇ ਰੱਬ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਭਣ ਲਈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਅੰਦਰ ਜਾਣਾ ਪਏਗਾ। ਮਨ ਤੋਂ ਜੋਤ ਸਰੂਪ ਹੈ ਆਪਣਾ ਮੂਲ ਪਛਾਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਾਰ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਬਾਵਜੂਦ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਮਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ ਕਿ ਰੱਬ ਸਾਨੂੰ, ਸਾਡਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਖੋਜ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਪਾਣਾ ਹੈ। ਇਸੇ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੈਣੇ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ, ਵਾਪਸ ਆ ਕੇ ਹੋਰ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਣੇ।
ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਹੇਅਰ ਮੋਟਰਸ। ਮੈਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੱਦਾ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਆਣ ਕੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਨਵਾਂ ਸ਼ੋਰੂਮ ਦੇਖੋ। ਸਾਡੇ ਸ਼ੋਰੂਮ ਅਰਗਾ ਸ਼ੋਰੂਮ ਇੱਥੇ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਕੋ ਕਿਸੇ ਕੋ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂਗਾ। ਇਹ ਇੰਨਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਸ਼ੋਰੂਮ ਆ ਕਿ ਦੇਖਣ ਵਾਲਾ ਆ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਣ ਕੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਫਾਈਨਾਂਸ ਦੀ ਸਲਾਹ ਲੈਣੀ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਫਾਈਨਾਂਸ ਕਰਨਾ, ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਆਓ। ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਵਾਅਦਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਪੇਮੈਂਟ ਘੱਟ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਰੇਟ ਲੈ ਕੇ 1 ਘੰਟੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪ੍ਰੂਵ ਕਰਕੇ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਘਰ ਭੇਜਾਂਗੇ।
ਸੋ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੀ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਫਿਰ ਆਪ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਵਿੱਚ। ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਇੰਟਰਸਟਿੰਗ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਰੋਜ਼ਮਰਾ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੇ ਸੰਬੰਧਿਤ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ ਇਸ ਸੀਰੀਜ਼ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਕਿਵੇਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਰੱਬ ਦੀ ਪਹਿਚਾਣ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ, ਕਿਵੇਂ ਉਸ ਰੱਬ ਦੀ ਹੋਂਦ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਨਸੈਪਟ ਆਫ ਗੋਡ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਜੀਵਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਾਗੂ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ। ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਮੂਲ ਮੰਤਰ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਿਰਵੈਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਨਿਰਭਉ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ। ਉਹ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਨਿਰਭੈਤਾ ਅਤੇ ਨਿਰਭਉ ਆਪਣੇ ਜੀਵਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਡਰਾਉਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਤੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਡਰਨਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕੋਈ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਐਨਮਿਟੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨੀ। ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਰੋਜ਼ਮਰਾ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਲਾਗੂ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਇਹੀ ਫੋਕਸ ਹੈ ਅਸਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਧਰਮ ਦਾ। ਉਹ ਭਾਵੇਂ 21ਵੀਂ ਸਦੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਅਤੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ, ਮਕਸਦ ਇਹੀ ਸੀ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਜੋ ਡਿਸਟੋਰਸ਼ਨ ਆਈ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਖਤਮ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਏ, ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਮੁੱਖ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ ਨਾਲ। ਜੀ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ।
Harviji, we were discussing, Guru Pasha says, my God is Aad Sach, Jugad Sach, Happy Sach, Nanak, Hosi Pi Sach. It's not a figmentation of imagination.
Right.
Or is not a delusion as people like Richard Dawkins, God delusion,
Right.
and sold millions of dollars of his books.
Yeah.
And Guru Pasha says, not, my God is real and formless. Harviji, Guru Nanak was aware when he proclaimed this concept that there has been bloodshed in the name of God.
Oh yes.
Guru knew about that. And hundreds and thousands were killed in the name of God. He was aware that some faiths claim their God, their ideology is the only truth. My God is truth. Your God is false. Guru says, no, there's only one truth.
Right.
Okay, and they go to wars and genocide those who do not conform to their belief system. I believe, Harpiji, the events of 9/11, wars in Afghanistan, Iraq, wars of ISIS, is the war of ideology. My God is only
Better
truth.
than your God.
Your God is not. This is the war of ideology. Nanak's vision was unity of mankind.
Right.
One spiritual fatherhood of mankind and all the world over. Nanak declared at that time, Harpiji, Ek Pita,
एक इसके हम बारे।
Ek Iske Hum Bharat. Right? There's not my God is true, your God is not. Ek Pita. And spiritually, Guru Sahib saying here, all are children of one spiritual father, one big family in this whole world. That is the vision of Guru Nanak. And Guru Sahib says, Ek noor te sab jag upajya, kaun phale kaun mande. Every one of us come from the same source. We all have same divine spark within all of us. How can, if that is the case, Guru Pasha is saying, how can we then judge others to be high, to be low, to be untouchable, to be believers, non-believers, and many more labels? Guru Sahib says, how can we divide humanity into classes, into races, into groups? When Guru says, Manas ki jaat sab hai, eke pehchan jo. We all are humans first. Guru says, oneness of God means unity of mankind.
Right.
One in all and all in one. We like a big one, big family. Truth is, Harpreet, today's genome science has proven all humans are 99.9% genetically similar.
Right.
And similar and all same except 0.1% difference. That's in the skin color. The genome science has shown us, proven that we all are humans first, black, brown, white, irrespective of religious labels. Harpreet Guru says, we are the earth. We on the earth, humans are killing each other, women, children, because we are different at 0.1%. And what kind of ideology in the world being taught, being preached, being belief system? Any RPG, any group or faith that promote violence against fellow citizens, I would say is not a friend of mankind. And is using religion for egoistic, ignorance belief systems, which are completely outdated. God is one means. Guru Pasha is saying cosmic laws, will of God apply equally to the whole world, equally in the whole world, and without any discrimination.
Right.
And that's the will of God. That's the concept of one God, without any discrimination. When Harpreet Guru Pasha says in the Shabad, when rain falls equally on
Everyone.
Buddhists, Christians, Muslims, Hindus, Sikhs, atheists, rich, poor, gay, lesbians, on all of them. And that is the proof of oneness of God. There is oneness of God in the concept, Guru's concept of oneness of God, Harpreet. There's no discrimination, there's no hatred, there's no violence, there's no other, there's no division, one big family. Nanak says, truth cannot be divided. And Guru says in Asha di War, Je ek hove, na ugve. Guru gives the metaphorical example by about clarifying the oneness of God. When we cut a seed in half and sow that in the ground, Guru Pasha says that does not grow into a plant. Nanak says the divisions are human created out of fear, out of ignorance and ego. Guru Sahib kehndi ne kat mein harju bas hai. Divine spark is all of us, binds us together. Love for all is the message of God. Oneness of God, as discussed about Harpreet, I would call is a blueprint for brotherhood of mankind, harmony, unity, unconditional love, accepting pluralism, human dignity over the world peace, as we discussed. Now Harpreet will discuss the other aspect of God of Guru Nanak, I would say universal God. And when Nanak was asked, Harpreet, a pointed question, who is your God?
Right.
Who is your Guru? Who is your God? The answer was very clear and concise. Guru Pasha says, Shabd Guru, Surtatun Chela. My God is divine wisdom.
Right.
This is another departure from the two episodes we discussed. What religion we talked about, what God we talked about. Guru Pasha ke divine wisdom, Satya Gyan, divine knowledge, discriminating intellect, what is right, what is wrong, spiritual guiding principle, written in Sri Guru Granth Sahib, that is my God.
Right.
So that guides me to become a good human.
Yeah.
That's the goal of the purpose of life. That guides to become more compassionate, much tolerant. And Guru called, that is my God.
Right.
That's the God I worship. In contrast to what we discussed before. And Guru Pasha very clearly, we are talking about out of Gurbani. It's Guru Pasha says, "Kau kuir mein shogur paya jaka now viveko." Very clearly, Guru says, viveko is divine wisdom, divine knowledge. And Guru is spiritual knowledge. Guru in here, God and Guru is the same concept. It's discussed in the same text, for example. Guru means spiritual knowledge that dispel darkness of ignorance and destroy your ego. And guide us to be spiritually awakened, because God, humans, Guru Pasha says that Bani, Guru hai Bani. It's very, very clearly, very important to understand, Harpreet ji, that divine wisdom, divine knowledge written in Shri Guru Granth Sahib, Shabad Guru is my God, and believe that in that, emphasize, Guru Pasha is here emphasizing the power of knowledge here. Not any knowledge. Guru Pasha is saying here the divine knowledge. Guru Pasha says, this is going to guide me to live, find the meaning of life. This guides me who I am.
Right.
This guides me to become a good human being. This guides me to become Satyara. This guides me to live in harmony in the whole world. And Guru called this is my God.
Right.
I mean, instead of the other things, now, here's the, and note another important message here, Guru Pasha. Says Guru said that the follower, student or follower of that Shabd Guru, divine wisdom. My consciousness is the subconsciousness is the student of that divine. The Guru Pasha is showing the relationship between the divine wisdom, my consciousness is the relationship. Divine wisdom, my consciousness gain that divine wisdom and transform into a Satyara.
Absolutely.
This is Guru Pasha's Godness, oneness of God.
Ji. Bilkul ji, that's very interesting, like how easy it was and how distorted we have made it and how complex we have made it today. But thank you for researching on this and coming forward and talking on this important issue. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll continue with the discussion in our next episode as to the concept of God, what was the Guru's concept, where we have taken it, how to come back and understand and start imbibing it in our daily lives. Thank you very much. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਇਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਜੀ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਸਮਾਪਤੀ। ਜੋ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਵਨਨੈਸ ਆਫ ਗॉड ਦੀ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਰੱਬ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਕਿ ਸੱਤਵੇਂ ਅਸਮਾਨ ਤੇ ਬੈਠਾ ਹੈ, ਐਸਾ ਕਨਸੈਪਟ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ। ਆਪਣੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੀ ਰੱਬ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ ਦੀ ਫਲੋਨ ਲਈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨਾ ਪਏਗਾ। ਵਨਨੈਸ ਆਫ ਗॉड ਦੀ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਹਰ ਥਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਉਹ ਰੱਬ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਸਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਹੁਣ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿ ਜੇਕਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੰਦਰ ਝਾਤ ਮਾਰਾਂਗੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਕੰਪੈਸ਼ਨੇਟ ਹੋਵਾਂਗੇ, ਕਾਈਂਡ ਹੋਵਾਂਗੇ, ਦੂਸਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਹੇਰਾਫੇਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਚੰਗੇ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਬਣਾਂਗੇ, ਇਹੀ ਰੱਬੀ ਗੁਣ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਖਤਿਆਰ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਇਹੀ ਉਸ ਰੱਬ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲਾਪ ਹੈ। ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅਲਟੀਮੇਟ ਏਮ ਹੈ ਟਰੂਥਫੁਲ ਹੋਣ ਦਾ, ਇਹੀ ਸਚਿਆਰਾ ਹੋਣ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਨਸੈਪਟ ਹੈ। ਕਿਵ ਸਚਿਆਰਾ ਹੋਈਏ ਕਿਵ ਕੂੜੇ ਟੁੱਟੇ ਪਾਲ, ਹੁਕਮ ਰਜਾਈ ਚੱਲਣਾ ਨਾਨਕ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਨਾਲ। ਹੁਕਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਹੁਕਮ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਕੁਝ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਅਤੇ ਇਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਸ ਰੱਬ ਦੀ ਹੋਂਦ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸਦੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਮਝਣਾ ਪਏਗਾ ਅਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਪਨੀਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਪਏਗਾ ਕਿ ਹਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਲਾਜ਼ ਆਫ ਨੇਚਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੋ ਇਸਟੈਬਲਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੇ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਆਧਾਰ 'ਤੇ ਹੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਚੇਂਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਸਕਦਾ। ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੀ ਸਮਾਪਤੀ ਜੀ। ਸੋ ਫੀਡਬੈਕ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੇਣਾ 6046037555 ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਈਮੇਲ ਜ਼ਰੀਏ ਵੀ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ harpreetsingh@gmail.com। ਲੈਣਾ ਆ ਗਿਆ, ਫਿਰ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਤਦ ਤੱਕ ਗੁੱਡ ਬਾਏ।